brought to our attention as they are planning, the government is planning to make Kajan's Town Council as a, how do they call it? A kind of now a civil service center for the entire government. You see, we are working like we did not go to school. In most cases, we are reactive than being proactive. The upright junction is now intended to please all those big people who are staying in upright, so that they can access Entebbe Express. The only objective is that. However, it is now rendering the express irrelevant, because Entebbe Road, the old Entebbe Road, has no connection with the Entebbe Express. It is a bit inconveniencing, but it renders the objective of the express right. But sooner they brought that proposal to us, and to anyone, even a simple person who did not go to school, will not, will identify that that is a big problem to the Entebbe Express. If you look at the population between Kajans, now there is a junction at Kajans going to Minyonya. Of course, it was not there before, but they wanted to cater for that hotel. You see, those are celebration places. Now they are creating another junction after 2 miles between Kajans and Akurite to cater for the Nankabibas and the rest of them, so that they can join what? The express. Should we call it express again? Because now all people from Kisubi, Webaja, Namulanda, Kitende will now be accessing express. Congestion will be there and its objective will be lost. Take that info to those people. And it answers my third point. We should not, UNRA as a national agency, should not be established in pleasing we in power. We make projects depending on the big people to benefit. That's why, if you look at Chigungu, the mayor has talked about Chigungu. Chigungu is an international road. And very short, because this is about 3 kilometers. It is encompassing the only Kasimolo International Airport in Ghana. It comes from Chitoro, it goes to Chigungu, and it ends there, about 4 or 5 kilometers. They cannot work on it, and you'll find them doing roads going to individual hotels. That is very true. Which is very dangerous. As you are working on Chira, what is this? Seta, Chira, Matuga, up to Entebbe Masaka Road, you decided to begin in Kasanga something because of just an individual as a hotel. But the objective of doing that road was to ease traffic on major roads. There is no traffic on Gayaza compared to what is happening on Hoima and Masaka and Metiana roads. So the small first phase would have been coming from Masaka towards Wakiso. All those are problems because you sit there and you decide depending on who is to please and who is not to please. Finally, move it. We have a problem of flooding, cutting off Entebbe Road at Zana, Lufuka. It always floods when it rains. And the reason why it is flooding, of course, it is our local problem that people are overbuilding in the swamp, which connects to Lake Victoria. I wrote a letter to the executive director of UNRA, alerting her. I was a whistleblower. Movit is establishing a very big project in that swamp in Nyanama. He has already erected the perimeter wall. And I'm sure if he goes ahead to implement that project in Nyanama, Zana will be cut off from the rest of the roads. Why are we not proactive? I mentioned the project problem. I mentioned the perpetrators. You see, at the end of the day, we shall be like, what is happening in Luera, Katonga. So, please, it's good you are here. Inform the entire body of UNRA. Let us come and be proactive in avoiding cutting off. Entebbe Road is very, very, very important. And it's only a single person of Movit project, Movit whatever, is the one who is trying to infringe on the environment.
Budgets had already been approved. And the money had been, the way it was planned was that it was going to be done, it was supposed to be rehabilitation. And I want to inform you that even our PBS and everything under IPMS, it's a rehabilitation. So there's already another issue there that we need to battle up. You have to follow it up. Two, Parliament made a pronouncement, but already there were existing guidelines by Ministry of Works. So it was very difficult for us to go and implement parliamentary directives without a formal communication. I want to inform you that I think a week ago, our PS, Minister of Local Government, communicated to us the decision of Parliament. Then now it means now we can now go ahead and begin to see how we can implement that. But otherwise, we have the 250 million.
Still on the account. Forward all those issues to the appropriate authorities. We want a response, right? Each and every matter which has been raised, as far as UNRA is concerned, to the different authorities and to the Secretariat. When we come to this roads committee, we want all those entities that handle issues of roads in Wakiso.
The
okay?
person should be a station manager.
Make sure. By the way, do we call for project? Did you write to project managers? Can I get a response from Secretariat?
Our municipalities that are called UNRA roads, those are the worst roads we keep in our municipalities. The problem is, nobody knows you in the municipality. We are the ones who are known. So we look incompetent, yet the maintenance of that road, of those roads, falls under your mandate. I will give you an example. Since you're here, you have your Ring Crescent and some of these other roads. They are the worst in terms of potholes in my municipality. And the contractors, who you do not actually bring to our attention, patches up, and after 2 weeks, those potholes are back. Now, the people of Entebbe, engineer, they don't know you, they know me. We look like thugs. Because people said this one they fixed last week, it is back to what? The same issue. I beg, if need be, please return the roads to us. And we take care of them and we ensure that we have quality. Second thing, I have a road called Buku Road that goes to Chigumu. It is the only road that can take you to Chigumu. That is a whole village of people. That road, UNRA has told us every single year. I am begging you, and since we're here, all of us as a committee, can you give us the actual plan for that road? If it's not there, allow me lobby for that road to actually be built. The last thing is the road reserves. Chair, the road reserves are part of the thing that make our municipalities look very ugly. They are not maintained, they are not cleaned, they are not beautified. UNRA, you are our partner in service. Why don't we agree that you turn the road reserves to us? We beautify them until you're ready to build something. Because right now, every time we want to do road reserves, we are told that is under UNRA. But you're not maintaining them. And the problem is, when people see it, they'll say Nansana is dirty, Nansana is ugly. Yet you could have actually worked with us to ensure that we have these places look beautiful. As UNRA, I want to be very clear. The road may be under your mandate, but it is in my jurisdiction. We should be partners in service and not you doing things in isolation. Chair, as I conclude, I really want to understand what engineer meant when he says there's a contractor but they're still negotiating. I really would want to understand that. There is already a contractor but you're still negotiating. I really would want to understand that.